Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to upload 4 reactions and I will let you know as I am going along on who those particular artists are. So my next reaction is going to be Racer X, and these are certain members from Unlucky Morpheus, and the Jill from Unlucky Morpheus who plays the violin. Oh my gosh, absolutely brilliant, and everybody knows that she's got so many solo pieces and also pieces which she does with Racer X. So this is Scarified. That's going to be my next reactions from Racer X. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage or my video page and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And yes, and that's why I'm talking about fantastic, amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but mixed up into the bunch is established, amazing artists with high subscribers and high views. And I would love you to do a comparison and then come to the realization that these amazing artists with low subscribers and low views are equally as good as any top list A-list artist out there, and you will not be disappointed. So go into my video page, go into the categories. There's various categories, whether it be R&B, hip-hop, heavy metal, indie, country, folk. There's loads of different categories, and within that category is music from around the world, and within that category you have established and non-established artists. So enjoy yourself, use my channel to its full capacity. Now I would love you to follow me on Instagram, and when you do, please leave me a voice message. It's Uncle Momo's music reactions. I would love to hear your voice. I read your comments all the time. I see your logos. The cherry on the top will be to hear your voice, surely. Now we have gone past, I believe, 5,000 mark, as you know. So very happy, thank you, happy, thank you. I believe we're going to I think 5,190 something. So we've done about, say, 700 new subscribers in that month, and it's like, what? And I did promise you that I will sing with me guitar, so look forward for that for this month. And also I will be carrying out a number of interviews on particular artists that I've had the pleasure of carrying out the reactions to. Right, I'm going to read a couple of your comments and then go straight into my next reaction. So Riri Ramandi, I hope I'm saying that name right. You said Agnes Mo. There will be more Agnes Mo, there'll be more Afghan, there will be more artists from Indonesia that I will represent this week, and following and continuing on. Also there's going to be more Ukrainian artists which I have not yet reacted to. I've got about, say, and I'm not exaggerating, I've got about, say, 30 new artists that are from Ukraine that I've yet to react to. There's going to be more Miyagi and the Panda as well. So I'm looking forward to the creating a lovely planner for April, and this is the 1st of April. Alex Sweet, good morning, how you doing? Westside 176 Hood, good morning, how you doing? He said react to Luciana, bro. I will, I'm gonna check that out, and when I do check it out, it's you said Luciana is a German rapper as well. Here's a few tracks: Money featuring Frido, featuring Gazzo, Peppermint, and he's got Natch Zulkuritz, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, but so thank you very much for that. Now I had done an amazing reaction, and I would like to read out from the Ukrainian folk song that I had the pleasure of carrying out the other day. They came back to me and said, "You made us cry. Thank you very much for your support and such a sincere assessment." This is very important for us. We definitely add our bio story to in Ukraine and English. I did have a little bit of rant and rave regarding particular artists don't leave any kind of bio in their about page. What's going on about that? And all they do is just basically leave links. You've got to have some kind of information about yourself or band in your about page. That's what it's about. That's what it's called about, you know. Anyway, that's me ranting and raving. Let me go straight into my next reaction. What can I say about this particular band? I am an avid fan of Unlucky Morpheus. They're just like an amazing band, and I didn't know that they kind of split into two parts of group. So they're taking 4 artists from Unlucky Morpheus, and they have done another group called Racer X. It's always been there, so they haven't split up. It's just they're doing something different. This is not a singing element. This is where Jill uses her violin as a singing tool, and it's just absolutely amazing. I can't wait to react to it, and I'm going to do it right now. Apologies for going on for so long. I normally have a sort of like a 4-minute intro rather than this long one, so apologies for that. But you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good audio music. Can you dig it? So that was Unlucky Morpheus doing a number of Racer X's covers. And before I go on to doing my reactions or a review of Unlucky Morpheus and the band, especially Jill, wow. I just want to read a couple of things out for you. So, Japanese Unlucky Morpheus recently released their cover album entitled Loud Playing Workshop, which features covers of instruments from Steve Val, Dream Theater, Michael Schrenker, Eugene Malmsteen, and more. They have released an official video of their take on Racer X classic instrumental Scarified. Scarified is taken from Racer X's second album, Second Heat, released in 1987. It was written by guitarist Paul Gilbert, aka Mr. Big, and the drummer Scott Travis, aka Judas Priest. is it going any for? They previously released a cover of Malum's Stream, Far Beyond the Sun, and violinist, there you go, Jill performed of Eruptions in tribute to Eddie Van Halen. And I've done the reactions, all of those. Do you know what? I can't wait to see Fuki back, to be fair, and see what kind of, because when I first reacted to Unlucky Morpheus, it wasn't like Fuki was there, and you know, all of them were there. And now that I'm getting kind of comfortable of Fuki not being there, not doing this singing, and just having Jill just being creative with a violin, it's like it's almost coming together like, oh, this is the band. You know, and I don't want to be locked into that or be addicted to that element where they're only having, you know, when the two of the other formidable artists within the band is not there. I would like to have some information on where they are, what they're doing, and what's going on with that. Is this because if this particular thing takes off with you know, the Unlucky Morpheus, where you know Jill's got doing the violins and so forth, then is this a new band that's going to be created? Why did they do this in the first place? Why couldn't Fuki come in there with a certain part to play within this band? So there's loads of different kind of questions that I keep on asking myself regarding Unlucky Morpheus. What I did recognize at the beginning, which was like, wow, I'm not going to go straight to it as well. When Funyama was doing the drums, it came across like Michael Jackson's Annie, Are You Okay? Bam 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 bam. That's the beginning bit. It just reminded me of Annie, Are You Okay? With Michael Jackson's Annie, Are You Okay? And that's what. And I thought, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not saying that they played it. It's just that the drums. I don't know what he was doing. Just maybe it just. That's the only thing that I had sort of like to go on and say, wait a minute. And I took a step back and I thought, wow, you know, I'm not sure if they knew that they was doing that, but that's what it reminded me. Let me know what you think about that particular part what Fiamma was playing. But for me, that was quite pleasant, smile to say. Shirin, when he once again, he's always at that back, and I don't really see a lot of his performances when he's out there. I mean, like I said, the way how he's positioned, when you've got the drummers there, you've got Shirin over that side, adjacent to Jill. It's I don't know. Maybe I don't know about that, because it doesn't really want me to talk about him when he's so far. When he's in the picture, but also so far away. It's almost like he's doing the comfort. He's a comforter player to the, you know, the bass line is very important to every music. You know that. But the camera wasn't too pleasantly shining on him. And so I didn't really get that grasp of that feeling. And I don't know, it's weird, isn't it, that you have to see an artist to feel the artist what he's doing. Sometimes it's not necessarily the case, but this case it certainly was. And I really wanted to and interact and grasp what he was doing and scrutinize what he was doing, but unfortunately I just couldn't do it. I couldn't hear anything, and maybe I don't know, maybe it's because I was locked into and fascinating in what Jill was doing and the way how she was performing, and especially the way how she was into reacting, so to speak, and participating with the rest of the group, I don't know. There is some kind of weird thing about it that anytime when I see doing any kind of Racer X kind of performances, it's the bass that is lacking, and I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to say that, but not, you know, that's why I want Unlucky Morpheus back. To me personally, I want Fuki to come back. I want them to feel that whole, you know, that whole thing, and that's when I felt the bass line alive. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because Jill's taken such a formidable part about this, that it's very hard to see what everybody else is kind of like doing. It's her spotlight. It's her show. It's her doing the wow factor, and I'm not disappointed at all. But as I'm going along, I've carried out about, say, 4 reactions of Jill and her solo piece. It's making me miss Unlucky Morpheus as a whole group. It's making me miss the sound of what they all created. It's making me miss the tinge, what he does. It's making me miss a lot of things. But I'm also pleasantly surprised of what they're carrying out and the tribute, what they're doing to Racer X. And for that reason, I salute you. But come back quickly, please.